Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm gonna bring you a new SYM, a scooter, and we are talking about the Joyride 300. It's a scooter that combines agility with some comfort. We do have this flat floor, it is sportive look, and as you can see, it's a very narrow scooter, very agile for the traffic. This one will be available in my country in two colors, the green and black, and we're gonna start looking at the specs of it, starting from the front to the rear. And here on the front we do have this windscreen, which is adjusted manually. All the lights, everything, it's LED. The high beams, low beams, the turn signals, where are the turn signals? Everything, it's LED. Traditional suspension, floating disc 260 millimeters with clippers for pistons, and it comes equipped with a 15 inches rim with the tires dimensions 120/70. Here on the back of the scooter we do have the seat, which is they are comfortable enough either for the rider and for the pillion. Underneath we do have storage capacity for full face helmet. In this case now I do have my luggage there on the inside. The rack for the top case, which extends for the handlebars or the handlebars for the pillions. Everything LED, exactly the same thing as in the front. Dual shock absorber with adjustment in preload. Really nice exhaust. It's a very silent exhaust. It's a scooter. It's not supposed to be loud. The foot pegs for the pillion, they are spring loaded, so they work just as fine. 240 millimeters disc with ABS, clippers with two pistons, and to complete the set we do have the 14 inches rim on the back, and the tires are dimensions 140/70. Regarding the seat height, we are talking about 765 millimeters. As you can see, it's very easy to anyone to enter this floor. Since we have this flat floor, like I told you, look, nothing here to bother you like the fuel tank. It's super easy. At the moment I'm in the central stand, that's why it's a little bit higher. Fuel tank 11.5 liters, which in the scooter like this will be around 300 kilometers range. Total weight 192 kilograms, but it is light, compact, and it maneuvers really well in the middle of traffic. Another thing I like about this scooter, it's somewhere here in my pocket, which is this system, the keyless. They say keyless 2.0, and I'm going to explain why. So you just have to have this in the pocket, central console, press down, it turns blue. Press to the right, it connects to start the motorcycle. You can open also the fuel cap. Press to the left, you can open the seat and all that stuff. But the main thing here is, if you do come to or reach the scooter with this and it's out of battery, you can use the spare key, which they call the safety. It's a safety measure. So you do have a key, which is here, very practical in the remote. Okay. In here on the console, you just open, put the key, turn it to the side, and the motorcycle starts. Basically, they call a safety feature, and also I think it's a really good one. At the moment, I don't need this key. I'm just going to put it back in place, and now we're going to hit the road. And here we are on the Joyride. We are now in the middle of Lisbon, here in Portugal, doing my normal commutes, doing the things I have to do in my lunch hour, and without any issues. As you can see, it's doable. Everyday commute, work, home, work, doing your errands inside the city. It's more than enough for you. It's super agile, as you can see. Look, it responds really well. And now that we have to stop on this sign, let's talk about here the dashboard, where we do have the temperature there, engine temperature, RPMs, the speed and the fuel level. Then here on the top you have a clock, and if you press this button here you have the battery voltage, and underneath you have the total kilometers, the trip, and the oil till the next change. So basically it's a very simple dashboard. It has everything that you need, especially for a scooter. There is no adjustments on any of the levers, front and rear brake, and something that the first time I sat down on this scooter that I've noticed, it's the commuters. They are exactly the same as the ones I have in my Kinko 350. So there was no adaptation period for me. It was just I know where everything is, okay? High beams, low beams, passing lights, turn signals, a horn. On the right side we have this yellow button with the hazard lights, the kill switch starter, and the kill switch and the starter of the scooter. It's exactly the same. The only thing I don't have, it's this system here, because mine it's not keyless, but it's the same. So super easy, super easy to adjust for myself. I had no issues. It was like being at home. So we go here, we go this side, go to here, and now we're gonna go to a place where we have less traffic. And just like that, with the miracle of cutting, here I am on the road where I can do a little bit more testing on this beautiful scooter. First of all, the windscreen, it is adjustable into positions manually. I don't like it, having more screws and everything to take it off. It's not a simple process. I know once you put it in one place it will not change, but I would like it to be something more electronically like nowadays. And for a tall guy like me, now it's in the lower position, it's not the most suitable. It's a small scooter, a compact scooter. I do have a Kinko 305 Super Dink. It's larger than this, it's wider than this, it offers me more protection, it is more powerful than this one. And this one is exactly the opposite of it. It's small, compact. I don't have too much space because I'm a tall guy, and I'm gonna explain you right now. Look, my legs here, I'm like less than one finger away from the fairings, which basically means if I do have to do a hard stop or I push the brakes, I do slip a little bit to the front and I hit my knees on the fairings. I really don't like that. Also, I don't like the foot peg position, or the foot position that we have on this motorcycle. The 90 degrees, it's normal, but the other one, it's something like this. And look where my knees are. My knees are at the level of the handlebar. So if I do find a tighter turn to the left or to the right, I'm always hitting my knees. So I have to find an intermediate position between those two. Those are the things that I'm pointing because I am a tall guy, and for a tall guy maybe this is not the best solution. Of course we do have the space here, the flat floor where you can take your groceries, which it is good, because as you know, usually on scooters that place over there in the middle, it's where they have the fuel tank. But SYM did some engineering or re-engineering and changed the position of the tank, which gives me some liberty to move my feet around. But again, the only suitable position for me, it's the 90 degrees. We do have here a storage compartment also in the fairings, where you can storage a phone or a wallet. It has a socket, USB socket. I think it's 2.0 if you want to carry something. The mirrors, they have good visibility, good the shape that I like, easy to adjust, and the seat, it's comfortable enough for your everyday commute, and even if you do wish like mid-range trip or something like that. And here we have the beautiful engine. This is a 1-cylinder, 4-stroke, liquid cooled, 278 cc's, 26 horsepower at 8000 rpm, 26 newtons at 6000 rpm, and of course we are talking about an Euro 5 engine. And here we go. Look, she leans really nice, no complaints about that. Best or recommended speeds for me to go on this motorcycle scooter around the 100 110, 120. It can go more than that, okay? I was able to go 126, 127, but I have to tell you, I'm a tall guy. Like I said, this doesn't protect too much. There's not too much wind protect. There is some, but not too much. I'm heavy, and the area where I live, which is this here, it's a windy area, so there wasn't the perfect conditions. She can go, I guess, 140, maybe 140 something, 150, something like that, but I wouldn't recommend. Around this one, look, around this 115, 116 we go. It's a normal speed for the road. We are not pushing it too much. It's enjoyable. We don't need to go all the way all the time, I mean on the higher end of the top speed. Look, 126, 128, 30, and still pushing. 32, 33, 34. There's traffic more ahead, so I'm gonna start slowing down now. So like I told you, maybe you can go a little bit more, but there's no need. This is more than enough for your commutes, for your everyday commute, and doing your little errands and everything. I think you have here a really nice and interesting scooter. Again, it's not suitable for tall guys. If you are short and everything, wow, it works fine. Underneath we do have the storage compartment, where now I do have my bag, which is good. There's space for something else, not too much. The suspensions, they work fine. I do live in a country where the roads are okay. Look at the, maybe a little bump here and there, but it is doable, and it's a scooter suspension, and for that they work fine. What is impressive on this scooter, it's the brakes. We have a caliper 4-piston on the front, a caliper 2-piston on the rear, and the ABS and everything works fine when you need to activate it. Of course, at the moment I'm not gonna activate it because I am on it's not a highway, but it's a fast street here. I don't want to cause any accidents. As you can see, I'm going 100, 105. If I do need to overtake, I just give it a little bit more power and I do overtake. And this is the thing that the 300 gives me over the 125. It can do this kind of things more easily and makes my rides more safe. Again, look, go, just showing you, this is my everyday commute from home, going in the middle of traffic, slowly, well, kind of slowly, commuting, but paying attention to everything that's surrounding me and enjoying this nice scooter from SYM. And if you also enjoyed this presentation test ride, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, follow my other networks, and I really hope I can see you in the next one. Bye!